What's up, folks? I'm Odd, by the way. And if you're coming over from my art channel, welcome back. If you're not, and you're just coming for seeing a Sims Let's Play, then hi. I usually have an art channel. This is probably going to be a bit more secondary, so probably not as frequent with the uploads, but a lot of people, in the Sims verse tend to be fairly creative, so it might be something that you're interested to look at. But today, we're going to be playing with something that I think should be fun. Let's go through this little family that I made first, and then I will explain the rules. Yes, grab your caffeinated beverage of choice or whatever else, and let's start playing The Sims. Alright, so we've got the Standing family. They're a great couple. They're good for each other, I think. The husband, Grant, he is a young adult, cheerful, ambitious, a little bit of a snob, and he has the party animal aspiration, so he wants to throw a bunch of good parties, a bunch of nice social gatherings, just really generally be a great host. I figured that he'd probably be the one that wants to cook and do all of the planning and stuff like that. And he is married to an older woman. She's an adult. Her name is Gabriella. You wouldn't, I guess, immediately tell that she's supposed to be older than him because she tries her hardest to look about as young as possible. Of course, she is high maintenance, creative, and a bit of a perfectionist. So depending on what route you go down there, she could be a little persnickety. She wants to be a world famous celebrity. Grant is sort of almost her manager in a way, and a little bit like her boy toy, I guess. But they are married and they're a pretty good couple. Probably not the world's best parents. I think they're perfect for each other, but not the best parents. Sometimes that's to be said. But of course, they had children. But yeah, she's obviously, it says in her personality trait, she's high maintenance, she's a lot to take care of. She has a whole bunch of different outfits. I had fun kind of dressing her up. I kind of went for like a Moira from Schitt's Creek sort of vibe with her. So she has a bunch of different wigs, and I was able to achieve this somewhat by just doing all the different dyed hairstyles. So she has a lot of blonde, except for a couple that, for whatever reason, weren't linked to the normal dyes of hair, like CC, that I was able to make different colors. And then those were linked to each other. So if you start seeing some purple hairs, it's because those hairs are linked. I think they're from the same creator, but they're not linked to the base colors for whatever reason. I think just because there's so many of them. She obviously goes between different looks depending on the day. She basically looks like an entirely different person depending on how she's dressed up. She's just got the one sleepwear and the one athletic wear, and I know that this is supposed to be sunscreen, but I wanted to pretend that it was like her night cream or something like that. I thought that was fun. This is her party look, and oh yeah, they're white now. That's right, they're not purple, they're white. So she goes for a bit more of a gothic look, a bit more of a deep and dark look for her party wear. I think that it looks very, very sexy. She just has the one kind of swimwear vibe. Obviously, she's still done up, so whether or not she swims, I guess, could be left up to whether or not she wants to keep her head above water, which Sims do anyway, don't they? So yeah, she just keeps a full face of makeup on and just doesn't go underneath the water. Then we have her hot weather looks again. She's trying to look basically as young as possible. And then, of course, she wanted to be a bit of an ice fairy for winter, so she has quite a bitten but frozen look to her, a bit of a Princess Elsa. And her husband obviously just has sort of standard, I think he only has one outfit for each category, I could be wrong. Yeah, he's a pretty simple dude. Like, he likes to dress up. He doesn't not see, I guess, the value in it, but he's a bit more of a one outfit kind of guy. And they had a daughter that they named Perfect. Now this is our main character. And you might notice that she's evil. So basically, when they had Perfect, they named her Perfect, they're trying to go for obviously this kind of idyllic family life. And when she basically started acting out, started kind of trying to gain her own autonomy at the age of 3, they basically decided, well, this one's broken, and they kind of left her to her own devices and decided to have to try again, basically, and have her little brother Angel, who is at the moment just a little calm being. He doesn't have much going on for him. He's an infant. Whether or not he kind of suffices to his sister's desires of being maybe her little evil partner in crime, or he becomes a sweet soft boy, we don't know yet. It's up to him, and I'm sure he'll let us know. He's very cute right now, at least. So yeah, these two's focus is probably mainly going to be on trying not to mess up Angel. Whether or not they'll succeed is obviously up in the air, but considering their track record, I don't think that they will. Again, great couple, not good parents. But that doesn't matter anyway, because as much as I might be trying to maybe get her parents' aspirations, my main focus is going to be on our lovely girl here. Let me show you their house. I did not build this. I found this in the gallery. I did furnish it, but I didn't build it. So what was that about? Something beeped. Gabriella is mad because she's in the sun. This was called 153 Way from Sakura Leon. And like I said, I got it unfurnished mainly because I didn't have enough money. And I just made it into a relatively cute, kind of modern-esque family home. This is Perfect's room. This is Angel's room. This is like the study. There's a little bit of backyard cooking for Grant, along with a nice chef's kitchen for him. And yeah, so this is kind of their idyllic family home in Sunset Valley, which I figured that I would do because for this challenge, finally getting into it, the Get Famous pack introduced the reputation system. And now I don't know if this has been altered or fixed in any way since its release. It doesn't seem like it has, but it is stupidly easy to get a perfect reputation. I'm playing like my own kind of like side game that I post about a little bit on Tumblr. That's like a rearranged version of Not So Berry because I started getting bored of restarting it over and over and over again at Mint. But I'm on Orange, and she's supposed to be a villain. And she has a perfect reputation, which I guess works for her character. But it's like, you make like 3 friends with a decent relationship, and I guess you just like don't do mean things in public, maybe. And you're set. Basically, you could be friends with like your 2 children and your spouse, and everyone is like, you seem like such a great person to know. And it's like, really? Really? I cheated on my spouse with the townie yesterday. Did you see that? It doesn't matter. So I thought that it would be funny to go through basically the life of our girl Perfect. And she already wants to make an enemy. We will pin that. We're going to try and give her as bad of a reputation as possible. And now when she gets into her like adult years and we have succeeded in this, which includes, but is not limited to, apparently, if you have a bad enough reputation, you can throw a lampoon party. I don't totally know the requirements for that. I can only assume that it's like mayhem. But basically, we're going to focus mainly on her and give her a terrible reputation throughout her entire life, and then maybe see if we can turn it around in her adulthood. See if maybe how easy it is to then get her back to having a good standing with everything. But that's in the future. Right now, we're just trying to make her evil as possible. So, this is our lovely little demon. And she's very cute. And, like, I imagine her mom definitely does dress her. But, like, also, I could see her as being kind of like a Mandy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where she is obviously deepest ink black soul that ever did exist, but at the same time, very unapologetically feminine. So, this is kind of, I kind of want to keep this, like, pastel feminine vibe. I love me some duality, okay? And I'm going to try and stay with Perfect as much as I can. I might move to her parents, might get her dad working on cooking. Her mom definitely needs to join the actress career, but let's get everybody inside because she's pissed. Like, she's not going to try and, I think, make enemies with her parents. She's not going to try to make friends with her parents either. You know, in my mind, they tend to ignore her. Obviously, the Sims are social creatures, so I don't think that I'd be able to fully emulate that, but they do have a difficult relationship, so supposedly they should be pretty tense around each other. Gabriella hasn't been... I was thinking about making her erratic. You know what? Sure, girl, sure. I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to give her too many negative traits right off the bat, but she's decided that worked. I'm gonna give her mom the acting career. Check open auditions, let's get her a job. Because we have a decent amount of money in the bank. We definitely had a good chunk spent on the house. Let's go with preclinical pharmaceuticals, sure. And yeah, I'm not going to deal with giving her too much other than trying to give her some jobs and make her some money. Not going to follow her through the career or anything like that. My main focus is on her daughter. She's trolling the forums. There you go, that's my girl. Alright, now today... since Mom has a job, since Dad isn't doing anything else, we're not going to focus on perfect schooling much either. We're probably going to try and prevent her from getting an F and getting taken away by the social workers, but I don't think we need to do much more other than just send her to school when she goes to school for that to be a thing. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's get Perfect out and about. We're going to bring Perfect to the nearest playground that we can and traumatize some children. And yeah, let's just wait for some children's, and there's one. Excellent. Okay. So we have child number 1. Is this from like the... Yeah, I think this is the kid from the Growing Together pack. So we're gonna go give Atlas a rude introduction and kick off our bad relationships. Oh, she's confident! She's confident! We've done it, people! I can do it! Perfect is feeling capable. Can she do it? Yes, she can. From making fun of a fellow child. Claim Atlas is an alien. Belittle his anger. Shove him. You're the bully on the playground. Perfect has reached level 2 of the social skill. Perfect has not been getting along with a particularly argumentative Sims. I mean, like, yes and no, right? Because she's evil, would you like... I'm not gonna say yes. I'm gonna say no. Because I feel like you still like it when people argue with you. You like to argue. You're just not getting along because you're not getting along. And now we're going to fight with him. It's probably much easier for children to get into fights. Because they just do. There's another child we can ruin. I'm gonna just... Oh my gosh, he's a... Is this orange? The child star. Ah, crap, I can't talk to him. I can't be mean to him, man. I can't be mean to the celebrity. That's okay, there's another child over here. Let's do a rude introduction once we're done with our friend here. Ah. Can I can declare enemy. Excellent. They are now enemies. There are a bunch of kids walking by. Rude introduction. Like, I get that he's, you know, also just kind of a kid, but I feel like the life of a child star wouldn't involve going to just a normal-ass playground in the middle of nowhere with other kids. Well, we're making good progress on making some enemies. Mock his outfit. Tease about his face. That's mischievous, not necessarily mean. We're racking up the social skill by being mean, which I think is so funny. I think Taku is a plant sim. Arguments. Argue about arguing. She's like, you're a little diaper baby. Call mother a llama. This doesn't imply. She's calling her a llama. Insult. With other sims, like, the bar definitely doesn't go up red this high. And it's much harder to start fights. I should know, I'm on the orange gen of my personal playthrough of Not So Berry, and starting fights is awful. It just takes so much. But our girl is a regular schoolyard bully, ruining some confidence and establishing some early childhood trauma. Oh my god, she fought so hard, she now has a loose tooth. Perfect needs to be more careful about what she was doing. She just knocked out a tooth. Thankfully, she'll be able to fix this in a jiffy. Oh my god, she did. She got her tooth knocked out when she fought. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna try and find more adjectives for perfect so that I'm not just saying her name all the time. You can see her missing tooth. Beaten up. Did she win one of them? No, but she's confident. She has a new enemy that she's happy about. Oh yeah, did we declare... Where is the other kid? Oh, is he gone? We didn't declare him an enemy. Oh, no, we're not making friends with this child. Call him names. I will be enemies with every child that I can find. Except for Orange Bailey Moon, who apparently I cannot talk to. No, that's Pierce Stokot. Where did Orange Bailey Moon go? He's gone. Okay. Dude, are you here to take a picture of a kid? That's gross. Perfect never succeeds at anything. How is she supposed to make it in the world when everyone else is doing better? Fear of being inferior? From what? From arguing with kids? She'll need to become above average in a skill, increase her grades, or be praised for her efforts over time. Okay. I mean, we'll probably be getting better at social despite being mean. Tooth-tastrophe. Cruel terra firma has claimed another enamel victim with perfect feeling revealing a tooth lighter. Well, her confidence is making leaps. Is it internalized? Is it a cry for attention? We will never know. Because we can't get inside her mind, I guess that I could say, but mock outfit. What's that? What is that, huh? You got an overshirt under an overshirt? You think that's cool? She's like that kid that kind of teases other kids because she wants to be friends with them, but doesn't fully grasp the concept of, like, not making fun of them. And maybe Max kind of gets it, but, yeah, complain about problems to him. We'll have at least one friend, but we are going to have mostly enemies. I feel like I'm meeting, like, towny children that I haven't met before. And maybe it's just, again, because it's been so long since I've played as a child sim. And I don't usually, especially not, like, alone. Like, wouldn't, like, take control of a child sim unless they were going out with their family. But Perfect's just chilling out by herself. Oh, you got pee? Okay. Well, there's a bathroom over here. Come use the toilet, girl. And then, now that we've created a few terrible relationships... Yeah. Not necessarily all, like, that far in the red, but we have at least 2 enemies. I think that we're going to move on to the next part of our day. I'm not just some plant for being called a plant sim. she can dish it out, but she can't take it. I can only imagine that her parenthood... Yeah. Her manners and her emotional control are probably going to be terrible. And her empathy and conflict resolution as well. Definitely going to be a little bit bad. Oh, somebody else make food. You gonna eat from there? Well, at least you've taken care of your needs, and that means that we can go out on the town and vandalize some stuff if we can. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we're going back home to Del Sol Valley. Did I say Sunset Valley before? That's not this. Okay, so into, like, the center of town. I think, at least. That's where the stars are going to be. Now, one of the things that gets you a bad reputation is, like, vandalizing these stars. You can pick up the celebrity tile? I mean, is that how you vandalize them? You just steal them? I guess. Let's try. But I know you vandalize these, and I think maybe even doing a vandalism in, like, San Myshuno also lowers. That works too. Oh, it's Judith Awards. Oh, and you can just take it. So we've just stolen basically a star on the Walk of Fame, and we are now defacing it. There's a child here as well. Pierce Delgado. Are you goody-goody? Don't clean it up. You don't need to clean it up. Well, I don't think that I can vandalize them yet. I might need to wait until she's a teenager. That's unfortunate. But we've stolen one. I don't know if that means anything toward our reputation, but what are you to do? Stop cleaning up after yourself! You're not responsible. Let's go home. I'm just gonna try and make sure that her parents feed her brother. Where is he? There he is. Please, somebody go feed the baby. At least keep him alive, please. We got a tooth fairy certificate for getting our tooth knocked out in a fight. I keep going down to the first level, and that's like the garage. Alright, you are getting sleepy. So, it is getting pretty late. Why don't we just call it a night for tonight? We pees on people while he's eating, but he also has a good appetite. Everybody can speed through the night. Hopefully. The baby will probably be upset. He's angry. What's up, buddy? You're fine. Well, then get up if you know that he's crying and go check on him. And I might... The welcome wagon hasn't shown up yet. Maybe I missed it because I was out all day. You were gonna make a family meal. Don't troll the forums. Especially don't do it on your daughter's computer. That's weird. Computer security, lock computer for... everybody but perfect. Okay. Alright, Grant, my dude, how about we get your cooking skill up? I want you to prep ingredients. Ooh, what do we want to make? Batter, I guess. You can't make dough until level 2. Let's make some batter. Grant? Oh, it's boss. It's like, oh, buddy? Well, everybody else is sleeping. He's pretty well rested. I know it's 3 a.m., but you know. He's getting up to make waffles. Oh, waffles. We don't have a waffle maker. Should I get a waffle maker? I didn't initially think that maybe these two would cook. I had a bad dream. Or a weird dream. The high maintenance trade is kind of funny at the very least, because it's just goofy. Alright. Dad's up. Mom's checking on the baby, surprisingly. Not that she's not maternal, I guess. It's just... I didn't expect her to. She's a little self-centered. I thought that we could make pancakes, but I might get the waffle maker. Why not? Unless he needs to be cooking level 2 to use that as well. Something. Let's see. Some cool plain waffles or berry waffles. Cool. Oh, dude, and it's because he made the batter. It's $0 for plain waffles. That's dope. Oh, Perfect's awake at 4 a.m. Well, that's making breakfast, so I guess there's that. Go ask your mom for advice. I don't know if that's a good idea. You do you, girl. Grant. Ah! Oh, she's erratic. She's gonna go shower in the rain. Oh my god. Well, there are waffles. Fairly wholesome morning. And she wants to make an enemy. She wants to become enemies with Miki specifically. Well, if we see her, we will. Anything you want, girl. You saw your mom naked. You're like, oh my god, mom! What the grit? The hell, dude? Were you angry? Oh, from the difficult dynamic. Did that make you break her dollhouse? I don't get you, Grant. I guess aggravating conversation. Are we even family from difficult family dynamic? You literally just gave her, like, some advice, and you're like, go repair her dollhouse. That was uncalled for. Okay? She has not been mean to you yet. You have no reason to be mean back. Actually, what does our reputation look like right now? Because kids can have a reputation, I believe. Her responsibility is neutral, but everything else is terrible, is great, and she has a bad reputation already. Word is starting to spread that you aren't a kind person. New Sims to introduce yourself may already have determined that they aren't interested in becoming your friend. That said, there are other Sims out there that you can quickly befriend. Sims who have similarly bad reputations or who are evil and mean may find your company perfectly pleasant. That wasn't too hard. I'm curious to see if it carries over, other stuff like that. Grant, oh my god. You're just as bad as your wife with the mood swings. Come on. Knocking over your own trash can. What good does that do, huh? What good does punching holes in your own drywall do, Grant? When you gotta fix it. Some other kid threatened Perfect, took her lunch money, she's been crying in the office. Reasonable, honestly. She probably started it, but find the kid or I will. You know, Grant is a bit less wholesome than I guess I initially expected him to be. He's quick to anger, as Angel pees on him. Now, I had an issue, and I can't tell if it's just gluttonous Sims. Do we have any? It's in your inventory. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. But I was having issues with my Sim in another save eating the raw batter and dough. Just snacking on it. Sometimes when it was bad. Like, that doesn't seem right. Go into your study, Grant, i.e. the place that you go when you're trying to assure yourself that your kids won't see you drinking. That's funny, because I usually just play such nice families. It's funny to imagine these characters just being total assholes. It's not my usual gameplay. That looks like an Ashley Madison type website there. Well, she has good needs, so that's good. And then she can go, okay. Stop holding your chid. Your chid? Somewhere between child and kid. Please put him down and go to work. There you go. You know what? Let's make some Yorkshire puddings. Let's make a party size. Perfect has returned home with the school project. We won't be doing that. How are you feeling, girl? You need to take a shower. That's cool. Go into the kids' bathroom. Let's take a quick shower, and then let's head out to do some mischief. Make an enemy. Mom passed her audition, even though her comedy skills are terrible. How do we practice our comedy skill? I guess we could just make jokes with the hubby. Daddy, do you want to hear a joke? You want to hear a joke? Your beard is silly. Just imagine that she's not good at it. I don't know why. She's got that old-fashioned, affected accent. But yeah, she's got, the Hollywood accent. You ready for this one, darling? Aw, we didn't like it. Tell a funny story. Do you know, this one time, when I was at my audition, darling, the caterer fell over the table. Nobody laughed, but I thought it was hilarious. Let's get Perfect out and about. What are you doing? So, stupidly responsible when you don't need to be. She's, going, even if these towns are connected, which I always assume they are, Del Sol, Strangerville, and this one, wherever it is, Desert Springs, are all, connected Like, because they're all kind of sandy, deserty towns, you know, and I assume if there was ever kind of a Vegas-style expansion, that would also be in that range, but obviously maybe different. Like, these all feel like California, maybe like SoCal, and then maybe there's like, maybe Strangerville is more like Nevada. It's like a nearby-ish place, but it's not quite, like, it's, I guess it's maybe supposed to be based off of like Roswell, New Mexico, isn't it? We do need to up our mental skills. Maybe we could play chess at some point, but we're going to rudely introduce ourselves to Jaden Price. Might even make enemies with an adult. I think that's our final goal for this episode, is to make enemies with an adult. Yeah, Gabby? I've been thinking about trying for a baby. Oh, I was thinking about, like, letting that happen, but, ooh. Like, I guess it's like a flip of the coin, isn't it, too? Sure. Add more terror to your life. Go. Okay, we got our next enemy in the bag. And possibly another sibling on the way. Did you glitch? Hey, fight! Are you pregnant, Nancy? Well, okay then. This is gonna be another land grab too. Maybe one that we can harass. Declare enemy. There we go. Another enemy in the bag. Still can't make enemies with Mitsuki. I might cross that out for now, because I don't know when she'll show up. Or if she'll show up. Let's make fun of Nancy Landgrab. That seems like fun. Mock her outfit. You look silly. You look like my mom. In a tracksuit, but like worse. Ask her what her problem is. What's your problem? Why are you mad at a kid? She's so just terrible. Little terror. I just don't feel like I like you very much. Like, no, just some bitter feelings over things that I'll get over eventually, or not. Give her a mean gift. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Here. A fart in a box. Insult. I was Joffrey coming over to try and defend his wife's honor. I made Nancy Landgrab run away. She was on her jog and she ran. Alright, girl. Let's actually go home. I know that you're all confident and riled up and stuff like that, but you're getting tired. Unfortunately, evil does still need a nap time. Do you guys hear that beep? Is that like a sound from the new pack? Like, it's like, oh, your game is done loading. That's just weird. Oh, Gabriella acquired the fitness skill somehow. What is she doing? Where is she? Oh, she's swimming. Baby's still living. So that's good. Are you pregnant? It doesn't say anything about it yet, but... Let me see. Okay, it doesn't say that she is, so... I guess they maybe tried and then it didn't work yet. Alright. Well, that's good anyway. We don't need more family members in this household, I don't think, but I won't say no because I think that would be funny. Like, honestly, though Perfect said yes, I don't think that she would like to have another sibling because she probably feels a bit overshadowed by Angel. Rimmel is miserable and sweaty. Does she dislike fitness? Sure. That sounds like you. Yeah, he's probably like helpless infant. Put him to sleep. Put him to bed. Girl. There are other leftovers in the fridge. I keep having this problem. Why are you just eating batter? Yeah, it probably might be making you sick. You're gonna get E. coli or some shit. Like, I get, like, eating cookie dough or something like that. Like, being, like, maybe getting a little moodlet. Like, oh, I sneak some cookie dough. But, like, just raw, unseasoned batter. Desire for excitement from early mid, like, why? Why? Oh, and she still hasn't fully developed her comedy skill. After hubby comes in, we'll tell him a few more bad jokes. Have you heard the one about the aliens? My coworker told me this one. It's something to do with a llama. What? What are you talking about? I don't know. I thought that it was funny. Alright. How about this one? How about this one? I am being you. I don't understand your jokes, Miss Beautiful Lady. Nothing. Worry about baby development, I guess. Just talk to him, you know? Just complain about Poseidon's kiss. I got backsplash from the toilet, babe. I hate it. Now let me tell you a funny story about the backsplash from the toilet. You see, I was sitting there on the bidet. So it's supposed to rinse you off. No, it was from the poop. It sprang out like a jack-in-the-box, and it felt like I just slipped on a banana. I do need to make some like better friends, I think. Apologize in bed. Sure. Oh, he didn't like that. Never mind. Okay, like actually apologize then. Okay, funny story about this gift I'm about to give you. I stepped on a soda can the other day, right? And I was in my underwear. And there was a llama in the other room. You keep with the llamas. And of course this was before we got married, so. Oh yeah, Perfect has to go into school again. She's got the mental skill to work on. I guess that we could, if this is the right one. Oh, it is. Okay. So even though I don't want you to be great at school, when you come back, I might have you work on the mental skill just to get this done. That feels like a good, also, like a secondary plan, right? Just working on everybody's aspirations and also being a terrible person. Early midlife crisis, bored and wants more out of life. Things are just blah right now. You were just, like, created. I know that you're an adult, but, like, drink pool water. My maintenance tree. Why? Why are you eating better? Is this a new diet fad? I'm aware it's probably a glitch. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Well, sorry. I'm sorry you felt that way about what I said. So not even acknowledging that it was her fault. She feels like that kind of person. Took a DNA test and sounds like we're 100% long lost relatives. I'm in time for the next couple of days. Is this Kyle? I was might be asking a lot, but we actually have a lot more in common than you'd think. What? Is this our clone? Or is it just saying that we're very good compatible, and again, it's Kyle? I don't know. I'm so curious. I gotta. They want to make friends. Anyway, so. Who is it? Is it Kyle? No. It's... G. Fernandez. He doesn't, like, he looks a bit... Yeah, he kind of looks... He looks like Grant with a different hairstyle a little bit. That's funny. I wonder if they're, like, long-lost brothers? Is this family kiss? How is he in my family tree now, too? What the hell? I've never gotten this pop-up before. Now, he's not in my family tree. Like, obviously he wouldn't be. I'll believe you, but, I'm suspicious, Chi. Open profile. Cousin! Huh. It says he's a cousin. That's wild, but it doesn't show up on our family tree. That's so neat, though. I just didn't expect it. Grant has a long-lost cousin who took over his computer. Or no, never mind, that's him. He looks a lot like his cousin. What are you up to, Perfect? Oh, you feeling sick? Let's take some medicine, girly. Let's start working carefully on our extra credit because we just want to get our mental skill up. I think it should, because it's a solar system. Stop going in the pool if you keep drinking pool water! If you come out of the pool again having drank pool water, you're just unfortunate. You're just... That's not, like, high maintenance. That's just bad luck. Do other Sims just not care about it? I guess, right? Grant... After you're done... Oh, you're not Grant. They are very similar. They, like, physically, like, they've even got the same color scheme, so I keep thinking, even though, like, he's obviously not, that this guy is Grant. There is a weird family... Like, does he have the same face? Is that what it is? Like, he's just kind of a clone with a different, like, outfit and hairstyle? That's wild. Okay, so you're not eating, Grant. How about you serve dinner? Bro? Cuz? I don't know how I feel about you just chilling in the bed, watching the TV. Let's send her alone. She doesn't need me. She's awesome as she believes, at least. Hopping around everywhere. Okay, now when you're done with that, again, I want you to keep trying to get to know Chi. Because I'm just so interested. And you, actually, lady, you need to socialize with your coworkers. Worst day ever! Way worse than the last worst day ever. What are all of your moodlets? Are you... Oh. You're feeling grungy. You drank pool water again. Of course you did. And you're tired. And you're in the midst of a midlife crisis. Talk about type A. Jeez. More choices. Friendly. Small talk. Get to know. There we go. There we go. Okay, she is cheerful. So he's not just an exact map, like, change of... Or an exact clone of Grant. Perfect as another loose tooth. Well, we might lose at another fight today again, girl. Just chill yourself out, please. Desire for adventure. Explore the outdoors. Perform 5 camping activities. Build a tree house and take a scenic bike ride. That doesn't really sound like you, but I guess that's the nature of a midlife crisis. Maybe I should get you an outdoor weather thing, and we'll try and drag the whole family camping. She doesn't like fitness. Charisma we could probably get up. Salty suds. Alright, Grant, let's get you working on that cooking skill. Have you reached level 2 yet? No. How? Where's that cooking skill at, my dude? Oh, it's almost there. What's this aspiration? Have 3 friends. Introduce self to 10 Sims. Okay. We can do that. You've introduced yourself to 1 so far. Are you that uncomfy that you can't sleep? Get her like a meditation stool or something. I guess we could take her to the spa. I don't have one set down. 1 second. If you go to Manage World, let's make a spa. Like, not build one, but like there's a spa build pre-made, right? Alright, excellent. We've got a perfectly placed spa in New Crest. Let's just take her to the spa. Get her all dolled up and taken care of. Again, with the beat. Why? Alright, you travel. Mama needs a vacation, babies. Workout stuff. Ooh, let's get a massage. Get a deep tissue massage from Lilith Pleasant. Alright. I'm gonna switch control over to Perfect. Leave Mom at the spa. And have her come back whenever she feels like it. Alright, Perfect. You are in decent mood. Actually, pretty awesome mood. So let's go out and harass some more children, possibly an adult. I would like to become enemies with an adult. I think that that's my goal. Let's go to the Ward National Park this time. We don't need to go to the kids' playground. Mock sadness. We're gonna mock a celebrity's sadness. Without even introducing ourselves. That's all I can do, though. That's funny. Alright, my guy? Paco? Are you okay? Paco? Buddy? Okay. You just gonna chill out there, I guess? Go rudely introduce yourself to the werewolf. Oh no, he's back. Okay. Make this man feel the worst he ever has by being, like, just the most honest we possibly can be. You know how children get. Downplay stress. I can't fight you, so I can't immediately make you, like, hate me. So this is going to be a bit more of a long haul. Perfect has mastered the social skill. Well, she might be a terrible person, but she's a bad talker. Or she's a good talker, I mean. Call his mother a llama again. Your mom's a llama, your mom's a llama. You're boring. I don't like you. Tell him to go away. As you proceed to keep arguing with him. Why are you even here? Go away. You're stupid. Your outfit's dumb. Declare enemy! Declare! Don't be nice to the other guy. Just go declare enemies. Go declare enemies with Simon. I need this. You're my enemy! Adult human. Made an enemy. Made an enemy. No, made an enemy. There's gonna be a lot of these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that, argumentative. Oh no. Oh no. How's our reputation? Is probably getting up there. Awful reputation. So we could have a terrible reputation within this life stage if we felt like it. We could enter high school infamous. You got a cupcake? That's cute. Okay, let's go home. We've relished in other people's sadness. We have made enemies with our first adult sim, and we have definitely racked up quite the awful reputation. So I think that I'm actually going to leave this here. It's been quite a bit longer than I intended it to be, and next time we can work on her milestones, or her aspiration, I suppose, get her aged up to a teen. How many days do we have? We have 9. Obviously, getting a bad reputation won't be too hard. I feel like keeping it might be difficult throughout up into like her adulthood. And then, of course, trying to get rid of it. Now, like friendships, enemy-dom do fade over time. I've had people no longer be enemies because they fall out of touch. So I don't think that we need to go on like an apologizing spree. Again, that's something to consider for her later life. I feel like maybe she has some sort of big turnaround, and then maybe we'll see if we can even get some of her traits changed. I'm definitely going to be giving her some bad traits. But yeah, I'm curious to see how everyone grows up. And what are you wearing, my dude? I didn't give you that. That's not your outfit. What the hell? I'll change it later. But again, I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Be sure to go. Hi. Editing Odd here. I knew that my computer had crashed shortly after I had finished this video, but I did not realize that OBS had also likely crashed just shortly before the whole thing went up in flames. So, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it. I didn't, thankfully, lose too much information, obviously, but still a little upsetting. You're gonna see the reverberation of that in the next video. I promise you, it's already recorded. But I really hope that you enjoyed this first video. I'm sorry that it ended the way that it did. If you want, you can go check out my art channel. It's called Cyan Docs. That's cyan like the color, docs like what's up, doc. And I was just about to say that before my computer crashed. So, thank you for watching, and bye bye.